Hey guys, how's it going? Happy December 9th. Today, the Mercury left Scorpio and went into Sagittarius. So, if you went from feeling very focused and a little bit somber, very serious, to all of a sudden having your thoughts race around like a stallion on the loose, then you have felt that energetic shift. Uh, you may have your mind racing from one thing to another. You may suddenly be thinking about 10 different things and quick talking and coming to conclusions really fast. It's a really sort of there's a few shifts in the zodiac that are sort of jarring, like when the sun moves out of Pisces and into Aries, that's pretty jarring. Mercury leaving Scorpio and into Sagittarius is another one of those that you really just can't miss. So that's the energy today. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and read the card for the ninth today, which my daughter's put a little present on. It's from the Native Spirit deck, and it is the Sacred Mountain. Now I'll go ahead and read. As you can see, there's like a city there with the mountain overlooking the city. So let's see what this card has to say to us. The Sacred Mountain. So the card meaning is to be still and take time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Meditate. Wait. Do not move forward until it feels right. So, this is actually an interesting contrast to that Sagittarian energy that we have going on right now, and very much the Capricornian energy. So, do not take action. Surrender to stillness. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. And that's actually kind of interesting because I suppose one of the things that Mercury in Sag can do is, and I think I brought this up in the astrology reading, is it can speak without thinking. And it can also, offend people because of its sort of blatant honesty. It's sort of um, it's almost childlike in its honesty, but it can rush to conclusions without having considered all of the options. So this is an interesting, as there's so much here about, channeling in information and getting information that's going to change your mind and bring in balance and sharing information. The idea here is kind of make sure that the information that you are taking in, that you are giving out, has been well processed. So this is a nice sort of watch out, I would say, for moving into this next period. Now, let me continue here. So, your native spirit wants you to know from the vantage point of the sacred mountain, your power grows. In silence, you'll find your secret witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. Move past the bustle and clutter of life into sweet quietude. If you're in pain, don't lash out. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. Your power is born in silence. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. And this keeps coming up, it's like about listening to your higher self to awaken that inner wisdom so that you can then share it with the world, uh, to increase your sense of abundance and joy and connection. So what it's saying is that this, especially with the shift in energy that's happening right now, this in Scorpio was very focused, like laser focused, and now that Mercury is in Sagittarius, you can kind of feel like things coming at you from all over the place. And so, enable to go through this process in a way that's sort of healthy and sound, it's important to take a step back from, hello, to take a step back from all the busyness that is associated with daily life, um, and go into sort of your place where you can see things from a different space. And this is, that's like Zeus's mountain. So who's Jupiter. So one of the benefits of Mercury being in Sagittarius is that actually you can start to see things from this vantage point. The downside is that your mind moves so fast because it's paying attention to all the things that are going around. So this is sort of a reminder that in order to be able to go through this process in a way that's helpful to you, that it's important to take this vantage point and to carefully consider that which you reflect on, right? So, like, not everything is going to be important. Focus on the things that are important. Focus on the things that you're trying to build. Remember, we're getting to this authenticity and this sense of youthful joy and abundance. So, anything that's going through your mind right now that doesn't feed those three things, who you are as a person, your sense of balance, your personal song to sing that brings you a sense of abundance and joy, let those thoughts go. Now let's get the last piece here. So travel to the peaks of hallowed mountains, and if you can't do this in person, travel in your meditation. Imagine yourself atop a high peak. You can see the world in all directions. Give thanks and offer to the mountains whenever you encounter them. The spirit of the mountain will deeply appreciate your gift. Okay, cool. So that's it for today. Nice. I think this is a great watch out, particularly considering the shift in energy that's just happened. And it certainly feeds into this story that's coming through. Is that this is now a time, when we were Mercury, we were sort of like at the depths of the, and this could also be part of this, the information that was coming in that shifts. It's like this may be sort of like the scorpionic depths, and as you go up and see the situation from a different point of view, you get new information, and it's sort of the clouds part. um, so what this advises then is that given this new change in energy, to take your leave when you need to, or to also just kind of like detach. This is like the hustle and bustle of everyday living, so to detach from that, and be able to take it all in from a different place, from a different vantage point, so that you can see what's going on with a sort of wise distance, the ability to weigh things out, what's important and what's not important. Okay, so that's it. Have a lovely day to everybody in the East Coast. It's late here. Wishing you a very happy ninth, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.